Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. A warm welcome to all my new subscribers. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, like, comment, and share. Always stay blessed and safe and have a beautiful weekend, my people. Please, let's enjoy our weekend. I know I will. Okay? And subscribe. One love, always positive energy. Always override negative vibes. We don't do that over here on my channel, and we love to see positivity also. And this video is very positive. If you take a little second and watch it, I will appreciate you for doing that. But this video is the candlelight movement in Arima, Trinidad and Tobago. It's a petition and everybody have to sign it. You know, they're doing this movement to get change for women and the citizens of Trinidad, and to stop the violence. Enough is enough, like everyone say. That's saying enough is enough. And Mr. Philip Edward Alexander, he is doing a very fantastic job, and big up to him, and big up to Andrea's cousin Candace Bharatt. She was also there. She's also in the video. She's an activist right now for ending violence against everyone, women and girls. You should not feel unsafe leaving your house. That's very, very terrible. And I commend these very, very strong-minded people, and they're very good that they're doing. You know, God bless them all, and we all support them. So have a beautiful weekend. Please watch the video. One love. Stay blessed and safe.
Of Trinidad and Tobago, it is you, to the people who are watching these live videos. I know it's not easy to take. I know I am the one who have to say it every day. I know it's not easy to hear. But Christ, if we had done something, this man's child would be alive. How much more? How much more stunt we could stunt? How much more like you could like? How much more friend you could friend? How much more? Before you realize that at some point you too will get old and dry up and dead. What it was for? And what you're leaving behind. It angers me that this is what passes for the most blessed and beautiful country in the world. When God made Trinidad and Tobago, this little country, he gave it more than he gave any other country in the world. Trinidad has things that no other country has, nowhere. It is why China had to come and bribe stink and dirty politicians and thief with the trick. It is why we live in a country where we have total and complete incompetence in the parliament. We get more rain in this country than we could use. And we've designed a water system to throw it in the sea. So to say we have no water. So some ex-politicians, they are desalinated
country are going through. And you know what gets me? The fact that we have normalized that kind of pain and trauma. How is it that nothing was done when his daughter was killed? There were no marches. You know, when there's a murder, we always treat it as just one more. When there's a rape, we always just treat it as one more. But we fail to realize that the level of trauma and brokenness that family is feeling, that cannot be normal. There has been I shouldn't say so much opposition, but there has been opposition for what we are doing. And for the life of me, I can't understand the thinking of anyone who would think that politics would trump humanity. Because at the end of the day, what we are here for, what the candlelight movement has been doing, has been trying to unify this country, trying to bring this country together, to support us as we ask our parliamentarians, the government and the opposition, the people who we pay every single month to sit down in a place that we paid for to do their jobs. And what is more important than protecting our women and our girls and our citizens? And we have been attacked. We have been attacked and we've been told that this is political, or that this is anti-government, or that this is anti-opposition. How the hell can demanding a safer country, a country where there are no more Candace Rileys or Randolph Bharatt or Mr. Munesa or the countless other grieving families that we have had to interact with for the last 2 weeks, how could that possibly be political? How could demanding a safer country where our women can go about their daily lives, you could jump in a taxi, you don't have to worry that the man going to carry you to repo and rape you and leave you to decompose and hope that they find your bones. How have we normalized this kind of crap in this country? Because politicians continue to divide us based on BS like race. But at the end of the day, when you look at the victims of crime, when you look at Ashanti and Andrea and Adina and all the women and girls that are slaughtered almost on a daily basis, how could anybody justify saying that this is about race or politics? Are we so broken as a society that you want a martyr of a particular race before you decide to feel like it's a worthy cause? You don't know. None of us here should even put ourselves or begin to put ourselves in the position of Randall or Candace or Mr. Munesa or anyone else who have had to live a life where their daughters have been brutally murdered or raped, because rape, even if you're not murdered, rape ruins your entire life. You are broken for your entire life. Yet that is every single day in this country. And you read the newspaper articles and it's just one more. How could one more life that is snatched away by the level of criminality that we have in this country be okay? Why is it that every single citizen in this country can't put aside whatever BS ideals we have been fed for decades and just say, you know what, let's do this because we want our girls to be able to go about their daily lives without us having to call them? And if you don't get them on the phone, you have to panic because you instantly think about Andrea or Ashanti. How is that normal?
Of course, the job matter because for financial reasons or because of fear and whatever the case may be, she's forced to drop the matter. And of course, the police therefore then waste their time. And in the alternative, some police officers who obey the law and try and enforce it, or rather don't try and enforce it, we consider them bad officers because we see that they don't enforce the law. So again, Sita Hal was right. They're damned if they do and damned if they don't. But my brothers and sisters, these are important registries. And I'll tell you why they're important. Because if your name shows up on the domestic violence registry, if your name shows up on the sexual offenses registry, you ought not to qualify for a certificate of good character. And that means you can't get a government contract. That means no CPEP contract for you, no highway paving contract for you. That means you can't get certain jobs, not even a security work. You see, the domestic violence registry will not discriminate. My brothers and sisters, wouldn't it be ideal for women to be able to check up on their loved ones, to check and see if he has a history of domestic violence before saying I do? And finally, these registries will inform the police. They will know in advance when they are responding to criminal offenses, when they're responding to scenes of criminal acts, who they are coming to deal with. Because the registry will tell them in advance if they're coming to deal with a predator, a sexual offender, a domestic violence, a woman beater, as the case may be, and they will be better prepared and they will be better able to respond on the scene. So they will be better equipped. And that is how you give them life, liberty, and security.
Just about the spike. Where the spike coming from, CMO? If we had an election campaign, nobody gave them any regulations. The commissioner of police said they were relaxing, let everybody do their thing. There was campaigns in the street and carnival bands. Where it coming from? Where was the Minister of National Security when we were talking about people walking across the border from Venezuela to Trinidad and Tobago? Where was the Ministry of National Security in the course?
You could take a walk. You know, you could sit outside and don't have to worry if somebody is coming behind you. Somebody may attack you. Why do we live in fear? You're always looking over your shoulders. It's a constant thing of fear. You go out, you park somewhere, you're worried because you're looking around to see who may be looking at you. You have to put you make sure you put your bag, you're hiding your bags, you can't leave anything on these seats. Why is this? Why do we have to live in a country like this? Every day I ask myself this, and nothing is being done. Every day we just read stories, people lose their lives, people lose their kids, and nothing happens. It's just an old story. That's what it becomes. And nothing is being done. These matters are in court year after year. The system doesn't deal with it. Sometimes they throw out these cases, and these women are walking around in fear. And you know what is so sad? That they wait for actually something to happen before they do something. You go to the station, you tell them what happened. Sometimes the officers, they would, oh, that's very important that I must tell you guys this. When you go to a station and you make a report, it is your right to receive a receipt from that officer. Sometimes you ask for it and they don't want to give it to you, but you have to demand that because that is very important. You need to protect you. If someone comes and attacks you or does something, or maybe it's your husband or your partner, whoever it is, and that person is attacking you, you have to make sure and have some sort of proof that something happened. It may seem like it's just a piece of paper, but you know what? Unfortunately, this is how it is in this country, and you need it. It is very important.